Juan, thank you very much for joining us. What are the key points in your area of gaming that you want to raise at ICE this year?
Well, taking into account that we deal almost exclusively, let's say 80% of our time and effort with online gambling, the key takeaways that I want to take from ICE, that I want people to take from me while on ICE, would be highly related to online gambling. I would say there are three things which might be worth of conveying to people, operators and stakeholders from the Spanish regulator. First off is that we are trying to foster responsibility, social responsibility by virtue of our regulation and also business behavior within gambling operators. Second of all, that at the same time we are engaged in a revision of our framework in order to provide for more innovation, more business opportunities, and so fostering the regulated part of the online market. And thirdly, that we are quite busy with themes that have been touched upon in the conferences today, such as reconciling the data protection and anti-money laundering with the patterns of business and regulation in gambling. This would be my three takeaways.
Thank you very much. And what about issues of clarity and consistency? How can the industry streamline and improve on that?
Well, I'm sure there's a lot of space and leeway to benefit or to improve from these accounts and so to benefit from other countries' experience. For now, when it comes to clarity and consistency, our main concern these days, and sorry to repeat myself, is how the GDPR, the General Data Protection Regulation, is going to be assumed or internalized, if you will, by operators. I think that it contains some tricky parts where operators might not have as clear as yesteryear that they have still to provide a sound framework when it comes to responsible gambling and to AML practices, combating AML practices, and the GDPR regulation is not a canvas to getting away with it. So this will be a good message. We need to reinforce consistency and coherence from this first intention.
Finally then, are you satisfied that the dialogue between the industry and the regulators is sufficient? Can that be improved? Should it be improved?
Well, I might say satisfied, not content. Of course, there's room for improvement, and I have no problem taking the blame as a regulator. We need, particularly in Mediterranean countries like Spain, we have a different culture. We need to listen more to the operators and stakeholders. But I'm not by any means dissatisfied with the level that we are reaching of engagement that we are reaching in Spain, whether about new regulation to be or projects or other engagement or outreach procedures and projects that we have. No, satisfaction.
Great, thank you very much. Thanks, Juan. Thank you.
Thank you.